Greetings everyone, my name is Altarian and welcome to chapter 6.
Secret lair.
Secret lair.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows.
Any more
Reaching
grandma?
home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Well, let's hope we discover nothing, huh? Let's hope we discover nothing. What time is it? Oh, I love it that I always wear this sweater, it's super cute. This weekend still not open. This weekend still not open. Where is grandma, goddammit? Rolo, what on earth is that? Huh? That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this. It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. The coast's clear? Yep. Whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rollo strutted across the room.
If I were Gran, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least expect it.
Rollo flung open the cabinet with confidence.
Aha!
He coughed as a veil of dust hit his face.
I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Sure, let's follow you. Let's see, what do you investigate? Eureka! She's lit a fire in order to burn her evidence. She keeps that fire going every day, Rolo. Dart! It may already be too late. To think of the documents that have been lost to Ash. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right here. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah. Those closets upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the keys. If it's really important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought? I am going to take this important thing and hook it in a bush. True. Anywhere else, maybe somewhere out of the ordinary? Well, she's always worried I'll break my fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Suspicious? Suspicious? Alright, Rolo. This is your time to shine. Ah, yes. You've called upon my expert detective skills. And I shall proceed
Before he
with...
could finish, Luca scrambled up Rollo's back.
This isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick. And a very good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standings. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it.
The three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them.
Okay.
Their eyes searched for anything amiss.
What is
but
amiss?
The only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. I don't really know where we were expecting. Like, oh hey. Let me just yank on this solemn cup of tea and...
pulled on one of the teacups. It slanted forward with a hollow click. The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
What? Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only two types of people have secret lairs. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So, Which one do we think she is? We're about to find out. Wow. Escalated quickly. Okay, some more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe? Oh, wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Oh god, what is this? What have we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosives. And jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gram making? Incendiary. 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 We should have had me... She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs. Right? Only one way to find
Rolo
out.
casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam. He
Huckleberries.
smacked his lips.
And a hint of brown sugar. And... ink? What?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Aha!
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam gram? It says, last night I used the disguise Harris provided to scout the location. The timing window would be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man! Are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can be good. Some more bombshell than a bomb, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad Joe guy around here. Grandma is superhero? What is all this?
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Oh, your gram is a serial killer? 'Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, she just tracking the movements of everybody in town out of kindness of her heart. She put a little symbol by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncrete has a check mark. The clipboards are all signed with a big circle. My mom's are both on there. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine is a question mark. Harris is a question mark that's being crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, probably not good.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked.
Guys, Grandma, it's epic cool.
He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter. For a long moment, he just stared at it.
Is that his father? What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Luca nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, you're gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rolo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
This is getting exciting. How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of a preeminent scholar in dense documents. And cheeseburgers. By all means,
He
proceed.
stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Haha. Here we are. Follow-up examination of Terrace. Patient shows for the signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperature continues to drop. Now he describes soreness of muscles and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Willoughby just a few days past. Still awaiting for lab results from Joseph.
Rolo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, it's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Miss Nuncreed's name. Wait,
Rolo's finger traced across the page.
there's more scribbling in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home has been contaminated. Perhaps environmental. Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to the report later and made those notes. So it might be related to something
Rolo
else.
scanned through several more pages.
Here, the writing looks shaky. I just couldn't help her. This disease or whatever it is progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's conditions follow close behind. Exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take the matters in my own hands.
Luca, staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke softly.
What does it say next?
Rolo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. Wait, there has to be more.
Luca frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
I guess he just wants to know what his father is up to. Look, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did it mean enough is enough? How did he take matters in his own hands? This is
Luca
bullshit!
slammed the drawer shut.
And now, the final piece of evidence, probably. What is
They
this?
crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of the town. And if
Rolo
you follow
carefully
it,
traced the path with his finger.
it leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. What a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as the explosives over here. So it's not hiding treasure? A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival! Oh! Did you say gulp? This feels like a gulp kind of thing. Everyone will be gathered near the center of town. Just gonna blow up the festival! Not if we stop her. Oh! What's that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door. Which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs! Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became
We
statues in the dark.
are in trouble.
Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall. Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
And now?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump,
Yo-ho!
thump,
I'm not here to hurt anyone.
thump.
I'm just here to help. Just
At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
huh? Guess nothing.
Rolo shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rolo! Don't.
It was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flipping shaky go!
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that person?
Luca scrambled to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure scabbled him good, Rollo. He's knocked cold.
As Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rollo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver!
Chapter 7.
Wow, guys, chapter 7, we still got
The
time.
interrogation of Hiram Tolliver.
We are epic superheroes
Still
or villains.
unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
Did we just... Wow, we are actually bad
The
guys.
kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain. They couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go.
No. But he
They
didn't...
needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house.
Yeah,
After some
kids.
deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop. Chill cop. No, that's too much chill.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
Okay. Let's see what that gives. I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook his head, gathering his wits.
Oh, golly. Whew. Sure got my bell rung.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have strapped me down? No one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. Your kids gave all Hiram a good scare. Let's just get me out of these ropes and call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know I can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved down, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just, all this stuff's been pretty weird. A brode with names of people from town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient
Luca
notes.
gestured to the corner.
Barrels of explosives? I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. Your kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
That was an easy
Mr.
interrogation.
Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's good, lad. This'll all make sense in
He
time.
edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought
He punctuated
to...
his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Light. Son of a...
Darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down
Mr.
here.
Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. Your kids just keep tight down there and let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason,
Did it
they
fail?
always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
What?
Well, we certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
Did we fail again? But no. Damn it, guys. We have... Here we haven't tickle. Strange. We haven't done a tickle. We haven't done a rumble. Still got time? Got 10 minutes. Let's see, we go with some... Yeah, let's go to a different path. Let's go with a tickle. I don't think we've done a tickle. Yeah, let's tickle.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Time to bust down the tickles. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yep. Check this.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What is this? Tish, is she tickling you? Yep. Yep. Yep.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yeah. What just happened? Ah, she seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening
Eddie's
us.
eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
You just remembered. I have someone to be. See you around, new
Iggy
kid.
kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
No! Not again! Wow. One little creep. Beck, I think you've got a little ooze in your hair.
Shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are you feeling about having a more mature, refined look? Oh God!
Chapter 4. The Best Pol. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Wow, guys. This is difficult. They're really difficult. Look, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did that kid with grey hair just run past in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping looking for Rollo. Look, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time
In
here.
a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in the Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine's warehouse, but someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster, and a heavy bag dropped upon us, and I think it was a body, and so we ran, but we split up, and I ran home, and that's all my fault. And now I know my best friends will never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay,
Roxy
I promise.
drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I wanna help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do
Roxy
something.
tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. We'll wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sounds like
Luca
a plan?
wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. Oh God. You really believe in this story? What other options do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than
Looking
normal.
into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place is giving me willies. Wait at the treehouse. Oh guys, I don't even know what to do anymore. This is really...
Mr. Nuncree jumped with a start.
Don't sneak up on an old fellow like that.
Sorry. Who are you talking to?
What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard a ring. But the damn thing never does, of course.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it really.
The whole thing's a waste of money if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet?
Not yet.
A long time for a boy to lose his way.
Rolo knows these woods too well to get lost.
Suppose you're right. Silly boy, Hendrix have his whole town worried sick.
Antics?
We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks.
You think this is a prank?
What other possible explanation could there be?
He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know.
How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something something else you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy. If there is something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all.
Who can we
It was
trust in
subtle,
this
but
town?
Luca could sense something eating away at him.
Yeah, but what? There was lurking behind those eyes. Shame.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes.
Don't really have much options, do we, guys?
A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
Maybe. Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around at the old Valentine
Mr.
warehouse.
Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you. You were with Rolo when he went missing.
Not exactly, I was hiding in a dumpster.
The dumpster? What were you doing in there?
At first, we were just looking. Why is the music so tense, guys? There was someone in a strange yellow suit. He came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him.
You got scared of some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go sulking in someone's dumpster.
But it wasn't garbage, I think. I think it was a body.
Sure, it was just some trash.
No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering. Was it the mother of Beck? Is Deep Engineering?
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you, Van Horn, just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing?
It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
What is this for
The
a
inside of the phone
town?
booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom.
This is
He
insane,
knows
guys.
too much. The end.
We have been dying.
No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Yeah, of course it went wrong. We died. Oh my god, but everybody in this town is freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. The only option is we had next time is Rumble, guys. Think we're gonna go on, continue with Rumble next episode, guys. Holy Christ, what an intense story. I love it. I love it. Thank you much for watching, guys. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. And I will see you in the next episode, guys. Have a good day, everyone.